Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take an old pair of Golashes and turn them into a flower pot. First I'm going to use a little car wash soap and I'm going to scrub them down to get all the loose dirt and debris off of them. They have red mud into them, so you know that's not going to come off unless you buy that oxidizing, and I'm not spending that kind of money on some old cheap shoes. I had turned around to get the water to rinse them with and realized that I forgot to bring it with me, so I had to run back in the house and grab it. And we're going to paint this tray that I'm scrubbing them in and use it for the saucer for this set of pots. Because I thought, well, a lot of people have these trays for their galoshes and boots, so that would look normal. This is just an old tray I've had. I don't even know what it's to. I've painted in it and cleaned parts in it and scrubbed rust off of things with it, and it's really garbage, but we're going to use it for something else. And this pair of galoshes I'm using is, we don't even know whose they were. And I'm definitely not, I couldn't wear them if I wanted to. I'm going to spray with the hammered metal black. Get all the discoloring and rust and paint this in the bottom of it covered up. I've scrubbed it and it didn't all come out, but we're going to cover it over anyway and hope for the best. Now we're going to drill. I'm going to put 6 holes in each one. And you want to use a drill bit that's, I'm using the ones with a pilot point on the end because I know that they'll clean the rubber out of the hole. Because if you use some of them and it won't take the extra rubber out, it's going to shut back and you're not going to have a draining pot. You'll see it's piling up on the table. They don't have to be giant holes. And then I'm going to begin painting them. I'm going to paint on the color in my mind that signifies galoshes, and that's yellow. A bright yellow. Rust-Oleum 2X, 2 times, or whatever you want to call it. Primer and paint. And the wind was blowing towards my front, but you notice how I sprayed it towards the camera. I didn't get any on the camera, but my phone was behind the camera and it was covered with yellow paint dots. And I'm going to give this about 3 or 4 coats. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 4. because I don't want it to run and all that. All right, now I'm putting gravel in the bottom half. And actually, one of those pots nearly filled it up. And then when I shook it down into the toe, it brought it down to, I'm going to show you there, right there. And that was plenty of room. And then we're going to put potting soil on the top, and we're going to put the plants in the potting soil. I'll show you another option in a second where you can use these pots. I bought these pots, they would fit, and it would actually make it would give you trim at the top of the galash if you'd like to use that. The sun was out, now it went in, so, and that's what it would look like with a pot in it. But I decided I didn't need to waste a pot on it. I could use those for something else. Now we're going to add the potting soil to the top. And the plants I'm putting in here are these fuzzy green, they're fuzzy leaves. They're like lamb's ears, but they're not. I don't know what they're called. I used to know, but in my olden age, things I used to remember, I don't. So, but they're fluffy and they're soft, and I think they'll fill in pretty good at the top, and I think they'll look nice. And that's what it looks like when it's set up. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.